I haven't seen a feeding frenzy like this since Avalon in 2010. It's important people to understand it's not grunions, they're on the sardines. Wow, it's incredible because the sardines and the anchovies are down 99%. You can look it up in the last decade. Everything is. This is incredible footage. I'm right here at Tourmaline. Some guy just told me I should visit 4 to 5 times a year, and I said, no, you don't. This is something else. The sardines are in here, which is rarity for them to be this tight and this close. This is something because the tide pools are completely wiped out. Unbelievable, right? It's incredible footage. Oh, and they're in this close. There's a couple osprey in there feeding with them. Amazing, right? I'm right here at Tourmaline, so you know where we're at, and I'm telling you, it's so incredibly rare. They've moved in. These sardines are in tight. I noticed it yesterday. There was some fishing. This is something else. Like I said, I haven't seen anything like this. How about these surfers right out in the middle of it? Something that I haven't seen this since Avalon in 2010. And again, I cannot overstate how rare it is because and it's not grunions. You know, they come in at freaking night and the spawning. If you don't believe me, all the footage right here, I've shot it every time they come in here. Something else, right? Incredible footage. Started to happen yesterday. A couple people claim they saw a shark. I don't believe it, but maybe. Something else. Amazing. And the reason is I got up on the end of the pier and it's so clear I could see what they're in there. You can see the schools of them. Again, I cannot overstate this. Look it up. The anchovies and sardines are down 99% this decade. Just like the steelhead salmon in the ocean. Just like the Chinook are down 95% in 5 years. They go to sea for 5 years. You know, post 2011, the great coincidence decade. I cannot overstate this. People are in denial. You know, my work's proved all this. Look at the tide pools. Where's the Upper California purple urchins? They were here in 2010. Where's the starfish? They were here in 2010. Where's the sea anemones? They were here in 2010. Go out to Point Loma, you don't believe me, and look around. Where's the Chinook? Where's the steelhead? Some kind of footage, right? Some kind of footage. What a feeding frenzy. How about these surfers? I hope they got some cameras, a couple of them. Amazing, right? I haven't seen a feeding frenzy like this since Avalon in 2010. Amazing. Unbelievable. Wow, what a thrill. What a joy. It's incredible, right? A guy told me, he says, we see this 3-4 times a year here. And I says, no, you don't. You're full of it. No, you don't. Nope. Not this decade, you haven't. I said, next thing you're going to tell me, I hear it all the time. Oh, there's lots of starfish up at Scripps. I just left Scripps. There's no starfish. I'm up and down this whole coast. Oh, there's lots of, when I'm in Santa Cruz, oh, go to this pier, go to then, you go with it. I remember some girl at Monterey telling me, oh, there's lots of them at the Elkhorn. I said, you want to go on a date? Let's go. At this Trader Joe's. So we went. And she got up there. Oh, maybe, how long ago was you here? A couple years ago, or 3 years ago, or 6 years ago, or 8 years ago. The normalcy bias is freaking, you know, everybody wants to pretend and think everything's okay. It's not okay. It's like, my favorite thing is the sequoias have collapsed, okay? So 20% of all the big sequoias have burned. These are trees that have made it through hundreds, if not thousands of fires. 20% burned down. Some of them are 5,000 years old, 3,000 years old, 4,000 years old. I will quote the biologist to my face, Kevin. These aren't the same fires. They're something else. So when you see 3, 4, 5,000 year old trees burning that have survived hundreds, if not thousands of fires, and you don't think something's out of whack? Well, it's 85 degrees here today. You know, MPB. I'm telling you, people have lost their minds. They have lost their minds. They're in denial on this ecological collapse of the Pacific Ocean, as I named it the Great Pacific Genocide in 2011, on March 12th. It's unbelievable. What spectacular footage. What a joy. Unbelievable, right? Unbelievable. This is probably every pelican in the freaking county. Unbelievable. Again, I haven't seen a feeding frenzy like this on pelicans since 2010 at Avalon in the bay. It's unbelievable. What footage. What footage, huh? So, they're going mad. I got up there because I wanted to see what they were to verify it. They're sardines. And I got footage off the pier because it's so clear. And again, I cannot overstate. Just Google the sardine and anchovy collapse this decade. Just Google. It's like the crab. I was talking to a guy on the pier from Vancouver on the crab. He's a crabber. He says, no, never seen anything like it. There's no crab. And they're putting a pot this year. Look it up. I mean, everything's collapsed in the last decade. I'm only down 99%. Like I said, Google the anchovy and sardine collapse. Everybody, oh, they're goobers. No, they're not. You know, that's mating at night when they come up on the full moon. 8 times a year when it's really only earned. It's 3 times a year. And I'm here. I'm standing right here when it happens. People up, bucketing them up, and it's something. What kind of footage? Incredible footage. I don't think people have any clue how rare it is. They'll tell you, oh, we see it all the time. Okay, sure you do. And I tell this to people, oh, we found these starfish, we found that, we found that.